Hello friends, welcome back to Season 2 of SimGolf. Let's quickly get SGA evaluated. You know, it's not great, but $64,000 for 3 holes of golf. Let the games begin. We would like to roll the greens extra smooth and fast, increase the depth of rough and deep rough grass, and change hole 3 from a par 5 to a par 4. Well, we can't have that. We'll give you proper rough. First tournament, let's get an extra 30% in high backspin shot. So, things I'm hoping to achieve in this episode. I'd like to obviously finish the tournament. I'd like to hopefully get a match going with someone. And I would like to perhaps add a 4th hole to proceedings. Luck skill improved to 40%, that's great. But, you know, the main aim at present is essentially just to keep earning money. Kind of get a process going, and eventually we'll move on to bigger and better things. Shall we pop a snack bar down? I mean, it is money, but it's also revenue. And we can afford it, so that's fine. So, starting with the birdie. AA Slicer is living up to his name, although that was more of a hook than a slice, but sure. And I thought he was going to make it with that one. Yeah, he's on. That was very tight. Judicious Pro and Jubilation Pro are... I don't quite know what they're doing. They are 100 yards from the fairway. I'd like to put this fairly near the middle of the fairway. And that's not bad at all. That's going to nestle just to the left hand side of the fairway. Should leave us about 160 to the pin. All going well. No, 140, even better. I'm surprised I didn't get a stat boost for that one though. So once these guys start finishing off their first holes, we'll see how the leaderboard looks. We're looking down here. We've got Juice Pro floating around the rough and Junkyard Pro in the waste bunker. So, you know, not much to worry about here. Hey, Slicer's back on the fairway. Well, took him 2 shots. Now, I don't know why you're not slicing here. It's the one shot you're actually relatively good at, and it's perfectly set up to go round that corner. Who am I to judge? How is this looking? Oh, a little strong actually. I think we're gonna end up in the rocks. Yeah, we are. Well, that's scuppered our birdie chances, but oh, that was very close. I don't think we particularly need to get birdies, we just need to get round without major incident. Someone landed in the water, probably down... Well, it wasn't a hole 1. Junkyard Pro with the par on the 3rd. Don't quite know how I feel about that. We are back in the red money wise because, you know, you don't earn much money at all while you're in a tournament. Ooh, you can earn money, I think, is... Right, I'm going for sleep. Is through soda vendors and possibly snack bars. I would need to check that. we're gonna launch this guy. Right there, that's where we want it. Let's see where it actually goes. Pretty good, pretty good. It's going to get a bit of a roll to avoid that tree, and that's probably exactly where we'd place the ball from the tee. Luck skill improved to 50%. Should set us up very nicely for an eagle. Jubilation Pro. I've got to avoid the water, he says, so he hits it miles the other way. I mean, it's fair. I think it's a little overcompensatory, but you do you. So we may have to wait a while for Mr. Slicer to finish the hole. Just about going to keep this on the fairway. Yeah, just. Very close. So Jubilation Pro and Judicious Pro have a hole to go in there. Way off the base. Junkyard Pro's 2 over. 1 hole to go, so you'll probably finish second. That's gone a little right of target, but it should be fine. Okay, perfect. That should set us up nicely for an eagle. Looks like AA Slicer's going to get a par. Unless he monumentally screws us up. No, that's quite a good shot. I mean, it's the best course I've ever played. It's high praise. I mean, you can't have played many courses if the best course you've ever played has 3 holes, but sure. So we're just gonna quickly wait out and see how the rest of this tournament goes. Thinking future plans for the channel. I'm considering setting a day aside for retro games each week. Still a bit of a thought in progress, but I'd like to dedicate some time to sort of Mega Drive and the like. I'm thinking maybe Fridays, sort of have a retro games Friday, but we'll see. There are a few games potentially on the docket. This of course is also pretty damn retro. It came out in 2002, but I'm thinking for the retro series probably going further back than that, sort of going to maybe 92, 93ish and playing a few games from there. It's where I grew up games. So our tournament's finished. We did win by 5 shots. And that gives us a nice healthy bank balance. Let's get people back onto the course. We will open up a 4th hole. This would be a lovely place to start from if we can. It doesn't look like it. There we go. Just see me pro. I wonder how much fairway they'll need to convince people to actually go this way. I'd just like this to be a fairly long, fairly straightforward par 4. Much like that. Don't think we need that to be green. That should do. We will add some deep rough down the left hand side. There we go. And a pot bunker or two there to catch people trying to avoid the rough. And some other trees round the back of the green. We may now build a pro shop, so we will do exactly that. So again, just beside the clubhouse. And I think we'll go straight into our match with Juicy Me Pro. How's the evaluation looking? Well, we're already up to 110,000. We need a 75-yard hole to meet the criteria there. Fun factor, 83%. That'll go up as the fourth hole gets some play. Only one scenic hole. I'm genuinely surprised by that, actually. I may need to... That was some random stereo there. Let me get some flowers, I think. Maybe around top 100 hole. So we're gonna get high backspin shot. We're gonna add points to luck as well. Didn't mean to pop that flower bed there, but you know, we're on it. Let's surround the green. We've already got flower beds here. Can we maybe get some scenic trees? Possibly down the right. They're expensive, actually. Down the right. Yeah, that just gives you something to look at when you're teeing off there. That should help that hole. Let's get the course report. So holes 2 and 3 are now scenic, and we can work on. I'm not even sure what we could particularly do with number 1. Maybe add a couple of cherry blossoms to the side. Hole 2 is length and accuracy now. Okay, that's not how I expected that hole to go, but sure. So that's the end of year 2. We're not particularly flush yet, of course. Come on. Right, so 4 holes. Let's get our match going with Juicy Me Pro. 90% accurate irons. I'm completely lacking in accurate irons. And 90% high backspin shots. So we should be fairly good with this first hole. That's slightly annoying there with the limp. Let's hang back a moment for this so we can actually see what we're doing. I think it's there. 127 yards, yeah, it must be. Yeah, perfect. That's not bad at all. Senior Pro looks on in amazement. You say that, but he's probably going to do the exact same thing himself, so... Got even closer. So it's definitely going to be a tie on the first hole here. Two is now top 100. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to play this hole. I really don't think there is. I can try and aim it more to the right hand side of the fairway. There is a slight risk to that, but because I have missed my last couple of approaches into there. Yeah, that's the risk. That's the risk. You can put it right in the rocks. Oh, you got a good bounce. That's good. I'm quite surprised this hole does well with length, because there's not a massive difference really between your approach from there at 100 yards and there at like 120. But you know, if the game says it's a length hole, then it's a length hole. You can hit the ball an extra 100 yards from the tees and it's only giving you 10-15 yards of a shorter approach. I think the next step may be to pop a pot bunker in there and make people go over it. Hey, we finally get accurate irons. That was always going to be the best chance to get it. How's the imagination on this hole? Fair. Not great. We'd like it better. Let's get that pot bunker down. And that really closes off the hole. Like that will really cause a lot of people problems. We win hole 2. Barry's red cola. I think whoever you are, Pauline, you should definitely play it safe. We're hoping for the best on this one. Last drive did miss to the right, so and we've gone right on this one as well. And that's not going to be so lucky. It's going to land in the trees. So more points in accurate driver at first convenience. It's okay because our opponent has not particularly done well with the drive. We did at least hit it far, so. We're going to have at least one extra shot on him here. Because there's no way he's going for the green on this one. It is only 200 yards. Let's play this safe. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You really did hook that shot. It's only 100 yards. We can probably hope for the best here. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'll land on the green. Oh, that's gone in though. That was... yeah, that was the risk, I suppose. It is still only a tie. Actually, we need benches down here, don't we? Oh, we can't get benches here. Oh, for some reason we can't build on this water. Put a tee down, but... right, so it's a straight hole. Should be a-okay here. A little bit right again. I think it's gonna land in the rough. Yeah. That was a happy landing for my opponent there. Absolutely hooked the shot, but just landed it in that first bit of rough that slowed it down enough to keep it on the fairway. So it's a very close match actually. We should still win. I have faith. We need to not lose it on this third shot here. Second shot, sorry. Well, second and third. Because we're not going to be going for the green on this one, I don't think. Let's give it a go. We're at least going to get it close. I think the water's far enough away that we'll be alright. That's a great landing. Just touch the heavy rough at the side there. We get recovery skills. We land it on the green. And once you're up to, what are we at? I think we're at 40% putting skills? 50%. I don't think you miss putts on a flat green when you're on the right tile for it. Yeah. So we win by 2. I mean, it was birdies all the way around. It's very good. I think we're going to call this episode here. So thanks for watching. First match victory. And let's just fill up our luck. So until the next episode, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.